But our first guest, our old friend, or our young friend, we should say, Nick Vargas, and you are with the Source LGBT Plus in Visalia, and you're going to have an event called Over the Edge where people rappel off a giant building. But first, tell us what the Source LGBT Plus is.
Sure. So the Source is the local LGBT plus center serving the LGBT plus population.
So your center is called the Source.
The Source.
Okay.
So we call it the Source for short, but we serve the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community of Tulare and Kings County.
Okay. How do you serve them, by the way?
So we have a variety of resources, support groups. We offer free therapy to certain people. We have groups for our youth, for our elders, and for everybody in between. People living with HIV, people looking to transition, and we have support groups for parents as well.
People aren't alone out there. Somebody tries to transition, they're not the first to do it. Others have gone before them, and there's probably a lot of things they need to know and resources and
so,
things like that.
Yes, in Tulare and Kings County, the resources for transgender people are few and far between. When we first opened, there were no doctors who could competently prescribe hormone replacement therapy. We didn't have any transgender competent therapist. And so one of the biggest needs in our area has been to identify those resources, and that's what we're doing.
Will some doctors seek training or seek your resources so they know how to provide these services?
So doctors reach out to us, and they reach out to us about patients they have. A few of them want to learn how to be more culturally competent, or how to prescribe hormone replacement therapy, or how to prescribe PrEP, which is a once-a-day pill that is 99% effective in preventing HIV infection.
Wow. Wow.
Safer than condoms.
It is.
So,
now, I've never seen a fully staffed resource center for LGBT. Is Visalia the first?
no, not by far. So it's the first in our area.
First in Tulare County?
First in Tulare and Kings County. We're the only center in Tulare and Kings County. And it's the first one. We've been open since May 2016. And because there's such demand for what we do and there's such support, we've grown. We've tripled our physical space. We've tripled our budget. And now we can have, we have 2 full-time people and 1 part-time, and we're looking to expand.
Now, we won't talk actual dollars and cents, but I know it's expensive to have these kind. You got the building costs, the staff costs, insurance, all the things that go with any kind of business. There's a little look at something there.
Yeah.
Now, so in order to keep going, you need to raise money, and you have a kind of a cool fundraiser coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, money's always a necessity for any line of business, particularly what we do. We have Visalia Over the Edge coming up. It's going to be November 9th of this year, 2019. On Visalia Over the Edge, 92 people are going to rappel down the tallest building in our area, which is
1 story, 2 stories for Visalia.
8 stories. 8 stories, actually. We're big time, which is, we did it last year. We had
I remember it last year, yeah.
great turnout. People
Here's
loved
somebody
it.
doing it. Look at that.
My fiance and a friend of ours, that's them. It's a lot of fun. It's a very safe event. They've had no incidents in the 10 years they've been doing these events.
Now, these people travel around the country. And
It's
do them,
so Over the Edge Global is
Yeah.
it's a company, a for-profit company that raises money for nonprofits.
If somebody's out there watching, is it too late to get in on this?
No, we have we're halfway filled with our rappel spots,
Okay.
but I have 45 more spots I am planning to fill. What people do is they would contact us. They go to our site, VisaliaOverTheEdge.com. They register. We will coach them in fundraising because we ask each person who qualifies to go over the edge
Get some people
to
backing
raise
them. Yeah.
$1,000. You can get sponsors. You can do bake sales. Most people just raise the money on Facebook or online.
I always tell people, you don't have to have a product that people especially want or need to buy. You get something that people believe in and want to support, and they don't mind giving some money. And if anybody's selling cupcakes, I'll buy some cupcakes to help with this or something like that too. So people come up with very creative ways to raise some
Well,
money.
last year when I did it, I dressed up as Pennywise the Clown and delivered donuts to people on Halloween. So I raised $800 doing that for one day.
It'd be fun to have a video of all the ways people raise some money.
Yeah, people sell cards. They have garage sales, bake sales. But again, most people just ask their network, and what we do is so vital for our community that people are willing to support it.
It's a good time of year to give the money to support the source, the center there it's in Visalia, right?
Yes, we're headquartered in Visalia. We also have a pop-up in Hanford, and we're looking to expand to other areas of Tulare and Kings County.
Now, you have a video from last year?
We do.
Tell us about that, then we'll watch it.
So the video is going to show a couple of people who just finished rappelling.
Okay.
There was we had a cameraman waiting for them at the bottom, and he interviews them.
Very
Gets
nice.
their thoughts.
Let's take a look.
Sorry, I just jumped over a ledge and I can't talk right now.
I'm here because I volunteer for the Source and I've been doing it for about a year, and I just thought I wanted to do something to give back.
I'm Katie Young. I'm with the wonderful company and the team Defying Gravity. We came out here to support the community.
I feel great. I feel like I just did something I've been terrified to do my whole life. Like I did something great for the community and the center.
I enjoyed it really much. Actually, I was really nervous, and then when I was starting to come down, it just was kind of like a exhilarating feeling of finally doing something that I feared for so long. I hate heights, and I actually faced my fears today, so I feel empowered.
Exhilarating. It was super exhilarating. It was a lot of fun. It was a little nerve-wracking, but totally worth it.
I was really nervous, especially when I first looked down. I was like, oh no, oh no, no, no. But I'm happy I did it. I really am. I actually am really glad that I finally did something that scares me.
Visalia over the edge.
Thank you.
Visalia over the edge.
Thank you.
Visalia over the edge!
Thank you.
Wow. That'd be crazy to drop out. What is it, 8-story building?
Eight stories.
Yeah.
And what they're saying, that exhilaration,
Yeah.
I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah.
I won't even get near the ledge, but going over, when I was at the bottom and in the process, it was exhilarating. It was fun. It's such a high, and that's what we heard over and over again, is people loved it.
Some people do zip lines, some do roller coasters, stuff like that. It's kind of a little like that, but this is very, very safe.
It's extremely
They
safe.
never had an injury.
Never one injury, one incident. There was a bee sting one time. But that's it. It's OSHA certified. It's very safe. It's safer than walking around downtown Visalia.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. They have those pigeons in downtown Visalia, if you know what I mean. Well, tell us again, if somebody wants to sign up for this, where do they start? They go to the website?
They can go to the website, VisaliaOverTheEdge.com.
Okay.
They can also call the Source. They can just Google us, the Source LGBT, will pop up, and they can give us a call. I'll sign them up. I will help them create a profile. I will coach them to fundraise. If people want to learn how to fundraise, I will do that, and we'll, sort of walk them through every step, all the way up to it's time to walk off the balcony.
Now they get a cool team name for their little fundraising effort.
So we have team. People can go over individually. They can go over as teams. The number one team last year were the Rainbows.
Rainbows.
So
I like the one Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity, that was the wonderful company. But yeah, people have fun with it. They come in costume. They bring their friends and family to cheer them on. And a lot of people are overcoming fears, or they're doing something thrilling, and they're raising money for a good cause.
It's VisaliaOverTheEdge.com. Now, what if somebody wants to access the resource center, the Source, and or find out what services are there? They're afraid to call. Is there a website they can go to?
Yes, there is a website. It is thesourcelgbt.org. And if they can't remember that because it's a long name, you can simply just Google the Source LGBT, and we'll pop right up.
Right.
And give us a call.
Or Google Over the Edge Visalia, something you're going to find.
Yeah, you'll find us. So we're pretty easy to find. We're located in downtown Visalia. We have open hours Tuesday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., and we have groups outside that time.
Now, if you are afraid to call or intimidated to call, you're probably going to get Nick. See what a nice guy he is? Nothing to be afraid of. Get involved. Seek out resources if you need them. Help the Source LGBT. Help them raise some money in a fun way. Or go over the edge yourself. Anything else you want to add, Nick?
No, I'm just grateful that we get to do this event. It's a big deal to have this event in our area, and I'm looking forward to it again.
Very good. We'll be back with more on the Mike and Athena Live show right after this.